It's always a
We might
vibe.
have added because these
Vibing,
cups is too
vibe,
making a little bit
vibe,
more
vibe,
right. We need to
vibing.
look up like
Ah,
Isha.
attitude. It's always a vibe. I think it's
No,
it's all.
it's you. You get down. And then you said,
I got an attitude.
oh, you
That shit is hot. That shit is hot.
You should like.
I saw her in my peripheral. She was getting down. That's how you know that joint hit.
Yeah, and then she got some paper bell sleeves. But then we got the poets. You got the.
Yes.
We should about to fly away, right? And then we look like we ready to talk some bullshit.
Because we got do you got a poetry book though?
You know I don't. You don't got no shit like that.
But do you keep anything that you write, like some deep shit? You ever kept some shit that you wrote?
Brought me a book. No, I just had to write me on it. And I wrote knots.
She done changed the whole design of the book. What you gonna write, like illustrated? Aisha here. She got to edit that out. You can't use that.
Heavy thoughts.
Get them whole
like,
okay. Sorry, but that is funny. That is funny. I don't even know why you purchased the book. If you didn't say what you wanted to say, why you purchased it?
That's the first page of the book. I wrote knots.
Oh Lord. Have you written it?
Yeah, knots. You wrote knot on the first page.
Writing helps you though. Writing helps smooth out some edges.
Like what?
It helps you through your shit. I have a lot of stuff on my notes that I write when I'm feeling some type of way. I have it, and I try to make poetry out of it because some of the shit rhyme. Y'all like to hear it?
Yeah.
Here it go. Here it go. Just a random one. I'm telling y'all, like I really, I write. So this was something I wrote. This was something I wrote when I was feeling some type of way, and then I was like coming up. I was like, we needed a topic. It was like, who was your best fuck? And I had to think about like that moment, and I had to put some shit together. So I was like, I can post a pussy pic, and niggas wanted to fly me out, and that shit didn't make my pussy wet like you do. You knew I licked. You know I like my dick raw, and you. Look, I had a Henny. I had got a Henny and water ice.
I mean, like.
You knew I liked my dick raw, and you gave me what I wanted. Your pupils got watery when I grabbed it to let you in. You said I got some good pussy. But was it good pussy? I mean, it got wet, and I know you like the smell. You love finger fucking me in the car while I sucked your dick. You begged me to stop because I still suck after you bust a nut. I'll give you a minute to get your shit together. And that's how I ended it. So, yeah. I don't know. I probably was horny. I probably was fucked up. I probably needed to say some shit. And I couldn't say it. I had not talked to him. No. And I had to say that shit in my notes.
You didn't let me say what I was.
I'm sorry.
I thought you was going to read us some poetry. Like,
no. Well, my poetry is. Remember, I was like, you should ask me I was trying to figure out what my poetry was. It's erotica, I guess.
Like some Shakespeare shit. Like, wow.
No, I'm not. I'm real like plain Jane. Like I'm not.
The last time I wrote something geeky like that, man. Years.
What's the title though? Give us the title. Damn, shit. Title.
Muscle Man. You remember Muscle Man? Yeah. But I had text from that.
See, I didn't text mine.
But I didn't write the shit down. And then when I did write something down, they stole the computer.
I'm done.
Hey, you guys, welcome back. Hey.
We just let y'all into like some like that's how we start our show. We gotta start our show. We start our show before it starts. We really do.
Did you have anything to say to her about that poem? It just reminded me of one of the poems I did. I can't remember the title. I remember the title.
Oh,
I just wrote
damn
years
it.
ago pertaining to with a lot of erotic things going on, but also the things you think of during the time you having sex.
So can you remember
Like,
a
you're
verse? I'm sorry. Can you remember a verse?
Oh yes, you can.
And let's give
It
it to
wasn't
us.
no erotic. It was just more of like
What?
Nigga,
Give us,
what
paint us a
Give it to
feeling.
me.
I want to feel
something
it.
to do with
With
I
Vic.
wanna feel it.
She want to fuck.
You wanna fuck?
feeling you inside me. It feels so good. But then remember how you didn't answer phones, and then I
I snorted it up.
it feels
I
so
can't
great.
get behind my
She
eyes.
like, it feels so great.
But I can't find you because you're not answering phone.
What? I can't.
But look, you know what? She wrote how she was
And
feeling.
realistically, like,
Hold on,
like,
you text him that?
I understand what
Huh?
you meant,
You
but I
text
didn't
her that?
expect that.
no, it was a poem.
Okay.
It was basically like you're having.
I respect it. I got it. I get it. I've been there. You want me so bad. It feels so good. Nigga, where the fuck are you? I get it.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect you, just like I didn't expect her to do that. Y'all just threw me off, and then you really threw me off. You was like, you answered that
It's like
phone. Like, whoa.
Look, we all look. I've been
And
there.
I love it, right? And it's good. But you remember this person treats you so bad and stuff like
It's
that.
always
They
the one
always-
that treats you like shit.
And the whole time you're all into it, but literally your mind is somewhere else. I cannot find that poem because it's like so sad and it's like so deep, but it sounds so good. But then you be listening like, well, you know, you hurt me, you make me cry, but then this happened, and that's the sad part of it all. The poem was like so deep.
Yes, no, I was just telling you to turn around because if you look back at it, they only saw the back of their head. You saw that. You was like, you wasn't forget them. You was like, yeah, Edie, yeah, real. You didn't like the back of your head. So just remember, they want you to talk to them too. You see, you left them out the conversation. So tell them what you just told us.
I'm basically saying the poem I wrote a long time ago. I do not remember it. It's basically having sex with your person. Yet you were thinking about all the times where they treat you bad, and you're doing it physically, but you're mentally not there. So like, oh, this feels so good, but then you're like, well, why you ain't the home earlier? Or oh, this feels amazing, but you make me cry all the time. Oh, you know, I love having sex with you, but you always treat me so bad. And it's like during that time, you're thinking all these things. Like you're physically there, but you're mentally not there. And you're actually picturing all the things that person does to you or make you think about in the middle of, yeah.
That's gonna be my merch.
Yes.
Yes. My merch. We gonna all have our whatever we say on our shirts or hats or whatever, hashtag it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And so yeah, we gonna get us some all.
I know what mine gonna say. Fuck that fuck nigga shit. That's what I'm gonna say.
What?
That fuck nigga shit. I don't like that fuck nigga shit.
Well, yeah, I know you like saying
I
that.
always say I don't like no fuck nigga shit. You gonna give me some fuck nigga shit? Okay, be careful.
Like Donnie to say, you'll be sorry.
Be careful.
I don't have no
That fuck nigga shit.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure. I always interrupt you, so you probably don't just say nothing. So I'll shut the hell up. Maybe we can find it out. You want to fuck?
But it's you know
Who
what I hate.
fuck? Not each other, but who want to fuck? Because it sounds like a
Hold on, look, I was like,
who want to fuck? That didn't come off kind of weird.
You know what?
Who want to fuck?
That's what it is. I don't know. I do want to. I think I'm just over.
Nigga, make up your mind.
Yeah, I want some.
Okay.
I want some.
No. You want to fuck?
Oh, food. Get
You
food.
want to fuck?
No.
You've been
You want to
fucking.
make love.
Fucking,
so that's why she don't want to fuck.
She don't want to fuck. I want to fuck.
But I'm saying, like, guys get mad that it's always about sex with us. Like, but is
Well,
that?
what up? They hear about that too with them. They just want to make us look bad.
Well, why do they do that? Like, we know y'all like sex. We like sex too, but why can't we talk about it the way we want to talk about it and how we like to talk about it? Like, we don't want our shit to smell like balls and musk when we talk about sex. Like, we sure y'all talking about sex in the workplace, locker rooms. Like, what? Why the fuck not? But no, we ain't been in a gym talking about sex in a Matter of fact, we is because when we shake our asses, like we got bend it over like this, like we in the mirror.
She was like, oh, and she was like, you like, what? You was like, you know what? Right, I don't understand that. Just hold everything back with you. I'm trying to hold it back. Hold it. You should what? Wait, hold on, I'm gonna do it. What you said? You said we were in the gym talking about sex, shaking our ass. You was like, you said what? What y'all there without me?
She was there.
She didn't know what was going on.
She was there. We was in the mirror shaking our asses.
But at least for about a minute and a half, Isha did not know what she was talking about. But she got to stare at that spoon. It really got her. He said, what? That shit was decent.
Yes, we gotta
go see
yeah,
soon.
yes, again. But I'm saying like we think about it, but we don't think about we think about how sex we can be fucking like that. Like I think we think about when we look in our mirror and we do our little pose and we arch our back and we shaking our asses. I think we are thinking about how we look when we're being fucked, right?
No, I was
what you be thinking about?
I was doing like, do I need my ass done? Do I need my stuff done? I was not thinking about that. The only thing I was thinking,
I'm getting like
yeah, you look at yourself like, yo, okay, I get this stomach down. So I want this stomach to look good.
Mm-hmm.
But one time I'm thinking about fucking on my way to bed.
What? On your way to sleepy land?
On my way to bed.
I don't have dreams, so fucking in my dreams is
like,
no.
Think about it. Like, think about it. Set it up. Just so that when you get where I'm coming from.
Okay.
You done take your shower. You done turn your lights down, your TV down. You in the bed. You like relax, and then you just laying there. And it's like, damn, be nice to lay with a man. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. You lay with a man. Then you start thinking about sex. You gotta take my ass. Like, ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it has what I'm saying. Every time I think about it, when I get in the mirror, I honestly, this is really bad. When I get in the mirror, I kind of tear myself apart. So I don't take the mirror and pose it and tooting my butt out as ooh, this is how it's gonna look. I be thinking like, ooh, like, oh, this butt looking like it's sagging, or this butt like it's getting small. Oh no, this back fat. So I be thinking about stuff like that when I get in the mirror. Like what I need to work on when I go to the gym. I done started a whole new different machine. It works on my thighs. I like that. I was like that. I was like, that was weird to smell. Oh, my sides hurt. And then I went to
like call you the other day and ask you like, is it a way? Like, do you want to open up like your own waxing salon or something? Because it's like, I want to.
Where that come from? What kind of wax you talking about?
Like Brazilian wax. Brazilian wax. I think
I've never waxed a woman before. I want to wax myself on camera, but I wouldn't show it. I would just show myself.
I would. I
want to wax myself because now we're about to get personal. I don't wax myself down there. I shave.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to wax myself down there. But I know it's going to be painful because wax hurts.
Yeah. Now I've been going to get waxed, but it's expensive. Not saying like
how much is it?
It's like $50 for your Brazilian wax, and then it's like $45 for your underarms. But with the Brazilian wax, you get your butt crack wax too, so it helps. But I'm the type of person where like I want them to like ask me, is that all? Because they don't ask, and then here I go like I feel things, and I'm like,
oh no, that means they're
damn
not
it.
Job. You're supposed to be
cool. So and then you're supposed to get like a free wax with like you first come like complimentary, so you get a free wax, and I usually get I usually take the free wax and get my like eyebrows done or something like that. It doesn't matter. Like sometimes I get my eyebrows done or like my because I have like hair on my legs, like on my back legs, but not on my front legs, so I'll get the back of my legs done. But it's just like it's really expensive. Like so when I look at my bill and then I tip, it's like I went out of the waxing salon and I paid like almost $200 just to be waxed.
And you still feel your
and I still feel hair.
Nah.
So I'm like,
it's time to hold up.
So then here I go. I want to be smooth as a baby. Here I go with my shaver again. Like I'm doing it.
And that's the reason why
I'm fucking myself up.
You wouldn't have to do that, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Even with like it helps with your like tone your skin too. So I think waxing is a good thing because when you think about shaving, like you're cutting it. Yeah. So that's not good for your skin. Like your skin is probably darker. in that area.
I know. I've heard people say that. What you're saying, yeah. So, but I've always wanted to do the wax. I just think I'm too fat to be busting it over in somebody's face like that. Like if somebody want to be just busted over, I'm like. But just buzzing it
Them
over.
girls get you that. Like I say, when you go, make sure you get a smaller girl, cause she going. When I say the smaller girls is the one that got it right. When I was like, damn, I want to come to this center. Like, but
She was like,
so
what made it? What?
she was shorter. So it mean like, so she was shorter. So she would get up on top of the little like the bed, and then because you know you got to get your butt crack waxed. So they tell you to either you want to bend over or you want to turn on your side and get it done. And I'm like, no, I'm bending over. So like she'll come up on you.
I was thinking
to
you
enough.
Stomach. Okay.
Yeah, I've been over. I've been over all fours, and I let her get it because like with me, like, I don't have no worries, but I can't find her all the time. And sometimes she don't work, and they don't tell you.
Oh, really?
And then you tip, and then sometimes when you go back, they're not even at the center no more. So it's like I want one person that I stick with,
right?
And then do everything. Like I do my waxing for my eyebrows, my waxing for.
Where do you like? Is it located in Philly?
European Wax Center.
Okay.
I usually go to the one on the Boulevard.
A lot of people go to the European. Yeah, okay.
But it's someone called Naked Peach. I probably wanted to try because, like I said, my experiences had been. But I was like, damn, what if my aunt is like into like making it as like profession?
Here we go.
Because I see you wax yourself. I see you wax your eyebrows.
I need my. And I was thinking earlier when I was because I really don't have no makeup on. I was trying to get that shine off my face. I was just tired today. But I've had energy. But you ever had energy but you're tired? It's like weird because like you have energy, you're not sleepy, you're still able to do what you're supposed to do, but it's like at the same time you like when you get like this, you just get, so that's how I feel today. So I was like, damn, I need to wax my mustache. And I was like, oh my god, I was on a young man's face with his mustache because I didn't put no makeup on the other day. I just put on some eyebrows and eyelashes. Like, oh my god, I had a fucking mustache. But we about to rewind.
I saw you.
I wanted
you didn't.
I wanted to wax my mustache. Only thing I wax is my underarms, my mustache. When it gets a little bit too much, I'll do this. I'll just clean it up. But I don't. You talking something? A waxer? I ain't no waxer.
That'd be good for you though. You have clientele.
I would do it too. I wax the fuck out of them.
I say get wax and lashes. I would love to get all my stuff done at one time.
I got a little wax shit too. But I wouldn't use that for them. I would use them. This is my good personal shit.
I want to do body massages though. Like I really want to. Like people after they get their surgeries done, I want to do body massages. They got those massages. It's a guy named Troy Stevenson on Facebook. He does body massages. He be in his little like t-shirt and like some workout shorts or something. And when I say he rubs you down butt naked, he got a woman and stuff. He got kids, family, but he rubs you down butt naked. And he puts like songs on like
I'm gonna need you
Tank and stuff like that. Like
because next thing you know,
they got these guys. They got these two guys that do. They tag team your ass.
I'm gonna need you to put some clothes on because
they not. No, you are naked. They not naked. They just massaging you. Naked. They don't look. It's supposed to be like real intimate.
I'm gonna need him to put his clothes on because next thing you know, look,
I'm gonna send y'all the videos. Yeah, he rubs your he rubs the butt cheeks like when I say he rubs the butt cheeks.
So the next thing you know,
it's real intimate. I have not had an intimate massage.
Y'all make myself look like I'm real promiscuous. I'm not.
As I'm getting older, I'm starting to like things that I did not like as a child. Cheesecake. I like cheese. I hated cheesecake forever. I ate my brother's cheesecake and I started liking cheesecake.
Oh, you talking about that cheesecake?
I ate my brother's cheesecake and I'm a cheese. Like I like, but I don't want everybody to know that I like cheesecake. But I don't like. But I'm saying like I don't. It's not something that I eat all the time. It's like one of my joy foods. Like I gotta accomplish something to get some cheesecake or something.
That's not what you grab. If it was like
I like cheesecake.
A bunch of different types
but I didn't know I liked it, Isha. I didn't know.
I like New York.
We
got to go to
She knows cheesecake. I believe her. I believe her.
I don't like the cheesecake that you get in the market with the different varieties.
I never had that. Yeah, I always see it.
I could trust her. Like I could, because Keisha like her stuff good. Like I could trust like her taste buds with cheesecake. I could trust. I could trust them.
Yeah, it is. No, I don't like that. Some people do. I just don't. But I love Philly cream cheese cheesecake. And because it says Philly cream. You know how they actually have little cups of that now in the market.
Really?
Where it's like how it looks like a pudding. Now they have that and it.
Oh, is it like cheese? Okay, yeah. Because I had the Reese one. I had the Reese one and the almond joy one.
Yes,
they were
like
really
that.
good.
It's
but I
just
didn't
not
cheesecake.
a full slice. It's something
something to calm you down when you about to be.
Okay, maybe I'll try that because I'm like I don't. Like so, I'm into cheesecake. But you know how when you buy it from the market, it's like 2 slices. So I'm not gonna eat all that.
Saying, like,
so I don't want it to be a waste. Like I like it, but I'm not going to indulge in it because it's something that I will reward myself with. Not every day. No.
I'll definitely do that.
That's nice.
Yes.
I'll get the plain ones and have it.
So I find out I like cheesecake now. As far as vegetables, I love vegetables. I love all kinds of vegetables, squash, all it. I love all of it. Zucchini, Brussels sprouts, okra. I like vegetables. And as long as it don't even have to be sauteed, it just has to be like temperature at the right consistency. Like I don't want it too crunchy and I don't want it too soft. Like it has to be in the middle.
Zucchinis the long way as soon as you can, season both sides and put that bitch in the oven for like 30 minutes, 15 minutes on this side. It depends on how you. That shit is so fucking good.
Really? I haven't. I always shredded I use a potato shredder for my zucchini. So I just had it like in chips because I like it to be like noodly. Like I can eat it with some spinach and maybe some shrimp or some chicken and my little protein in it. But I'm like all vegetables.
You bake that shit on both sides.
I want a salad from you again. Like your salads be different from mine. Like her salads be like awesome. They like love a hug or something. The salad. So we had like the salad last time you made the.
That was just a salad.
But I never eat cranberries in my salad. Never had
apple slices. I think I got that from you or your brother.
I like to grapes. I would cut up grapes.
I've never had grapes.
Cut up grapes.
I've had strawberries.
Really? I never had strawberry salad.
Yeah, but like salads can be anything that you want. You just whatever you got, just throw that shit in the salad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like salads is and let's get to relationships real quick. Not to change the subject.
Mm-hmm.
We always come back, and if we don't, we will one day. I can't date a man who don't eat vegetables. I've heard grown behind people like, "Oh, I don't eat vegetables."
Mm-hmm.
I was with somebody who did not eat vegetables, and that shit drove me crazy. The only vegetable they ate was French fries.
What kind of vegetables did you start?
I can't. Like, how do
oh my God.
I know a grown woman who be like, let me fix this. She don't say that. Oh, I heard it speaking. I thought it was on my side. She like, oh, I don't like vegetables. I know a grown ass woman who say that she do not like vegetables. And then it's even including like if you get a McDonald's burger and they put them lettuce, tomatoes, and she don't want none of that shit. You should say,
at least started the person with at least.
They don't want none of that shit.
That's ridiculous. Like as an adult, like you need to grow up.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all, please comment down below and let us know, how do you feel? Are you the type of person that don't like vegetables? And I mean, don't put a pickle on my damn sandwich. Are you the type? How do you feel about not eating vegetables? Do y'all know grown behind people who don't eat vegetables? And what was the excuse? And my person, when I was dating this person, the excuse was they was never forced to. And then when they tasted it, it was nasty.
Who could say food?
When I say grown, I mean grown. Older than y'all.
Look, I mean, I grew up with some well-seasoned people. So I'm saying I love vegetables. And they don't have to be seasoned because I had so much seasoned food that I know how the vegetable tastes. If it's this way, if it's spicy, if it's that way, if it got that on it. So I'm like, now that I'm older, I'm just really trying to just get the vegetable in me.
How do you feel about that? Would you date a person that don't eat vegetables?
I would not date a person that I would not date. I would really have to consider that because I'm
like, you can't.
I always have a veggie. I rarely have a starch. I rarely have starches, but I always have a veggie and a protein. That's it. That's what I cook. Always a veggie and a protein. That's it.
Always a veggie. How do you feel? Like, would you date a person, or have you ever dated a person that don't eat vegetables? Because you got to think about, like I just asked you, like when if you say you're preparing them a meal, You can't put nothing in it, not even onions.
Onions?
They don't
Oh,
look that shit.
now. My man gotta eat onions because I like onions.
I just struggle to.
My man got to eat onions.
My man gotta eat
not want
onions.
to eat yams.
What you say?
Or eat bones.
Say that, bring it back
I
again.
know somebody that doesn't can't
I said, bring it back again.
Well,
Don't let that.
eat bones.
I know a person.
And
I know.
that's already hard.
So
I
don't
don't
eat
wanna-
bones?
Yeah,
Anything with
instead of
bones in
drumsticks, it gotta be tenders. You get what I'm saying?
It got to be chicken breast.
Yeah.
Or if you do pork chops, it has to be boneless chicken. A bone.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing with bone. Like that's hard. So a person that doesn't do vegetables will do.
They got teeth?
They got
And
tenders.
must they had a bad experience once and they shut it down.
I suck my bones. Like when I say I get a pork chop bone,
I started thinking. Now, see, this is how I started thinking like this because I've been in my phase. Remember, I was in my I'm only vegan. I don't do it, and I'm slowly going back to that. And when I did that, y'all, I dropped so much weight. But I'm not doing it to lose weight this time. Last time it was to lose weight, but as I went along, I'm like, yeah, the benefits of this, and oh, that's kind of like whack, and that's nasty. But now I'm just like, I see, I really don't want to eat animal like that.
okay.
So I get it. I get the no bone thing because like you got to think about it. It brings reality to it. Like this is what that is. It got bone. We got bone. Because I had to think like that. Because at first I was like, oh, if I eat this type of food, I'm gonna automatically drop some weight. But then as I was doing it, like I got so deep in it, I had lost 100 pounds. This was years ago. So now, I kind of like faded back over here to the meat eater side or whatever. But as I'm eating it, I'm not doing it because I want to drop weight. I'm doing it because that shit is kind of weird eating animals. So bone bring reality to it. Like I hate eating eggs. I started thinking about what eggs is. What eggs, not even where it came from. Oh, it came from a chicken. What the fuck is an egg? An egg. I started thinking about that shit. I was scrambled up an egg. Like that shit tastes good, yeah, when you done, but when you crack it and you look at it and it be goopy. And the lady is just as yellow as our shirts. You know what I'm saying?
I just take the white out.
You gonna take the white out and the yellow.
The yellow is the
You're
yellow.
supposed to take the yellow out. The yellow is the nigga.
But damn.
I just take the white stuff. I consider
You take
when
the
it
white
comes to
stuff.
certain things, I say it came from a tree. Just so my mental mindset don't think like that.
Okay.
And I'll say, oh, it's a tree. It came from the tree.
You know what I say is that you are like doing now, and it's crazy because I probably live in survival mode, but I'm like always apocalypse, zombie apocalypse, always. So my thing is, if it was a zombie apocalypse, it's hard to be a vegan.
Oh fuck, we dying. Yeah.
And it's hard.
But no,
it's hard to take the white out the egg.
No, it ain't hard to be a vegan. Let me tell you why. It's gonna be hard to be a I don't know what it's called. An animal eater. An animal eater.
An animal eater.
Because your ass can't find a fucking squirrel or a rat. We gonna pull branches off that tree.
No,
that shit
we
down.
gonna eat the vegetables, but definitely we gonna be looking for some type of like protein, like meat.
That's
some type of,
that's
now,
three shots to hit.
that's
That's because I ain't no trees or squirrel.
Shit. That ass get hungry up in that
I would
shit.
eat a
Like,
frog.
hey, what you cooking?
Look, I eat a frog. If I got hungry, I would eat a frog.
Oh, that nigga.
A bit.
Alligator, crocodile.
Wait,
After a while, yeah.
She said, let her go into glory.
y'all eat what?
Damn, she gonna turn. She gonna turn automatically. How you gonna get an automatic card to turn? Like,
some cannibal shit. She was telling me, I don't want you.
I thought I was gonna be late, y'all. I got here on the dot. Like when I say I was parking my car and I was like, look at the time. I said, okay, yeah, I hate to be late. And that's the thing. We're getting older too. I hate to be late. Like I want to be there an hour ahead of time. They tell me that I could be seen early. Like I want to be on time. Like I drive, so I traffic accidents, all that stuff happen, and I'm like, dang. And then for me, I be so anxious to kind of get there trying to make sure my blood pressure don't, because I have like that issue where I get my nerves, like every time I get into the hospital or doctor's office, my blood pressure is high. Like I'm very, very anxious, and I had to tell them like it's not. Look, I barely ate yesterday, and I barely ate this morning. I drank water.
Your blood pressure high.
My blood pressure, but I'm saying I like I said I kind of stayed away from anything that was salty, like because I didn't want my pressure to be like that's something. I be sitting up there nervous, like in the back, like I don't want them to give me no more bad news. I've been in and out the hospital most of my life. I just was like, oh my God, don't give me no bad news. Don't tell me nothing. Please leave me alone. Like I just want to get my status.
Please leave me alone.
Look, I get my testing every 3 months. I get my STD testing every 3 months. I just want to know my status. I want to get out of here.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
You gotta be. Well, I know stuff happens, from previous encounters. So it takes time. But damn, after a while, like if you cool, you cool. So
but you know what? It was because I
don't know your personal business, but the little bit I know, you should be cool.
No, but I had blood transfusions. So a lot of the stuff that doesn't come up in the blood automatically sometimes takes years to discover. So they just had me, they gave me 3 years. I can get tested every 3 months. And it's up to me. Like I can call and say, hey, can I just come in that 3 more months from there? But because of those blood transfusions, I had so many of them. I still had to get tested, like STD tested. And that's kind of like when they told me that, I was like, well, damn, like, what's going on with the blood? They was just saying like the blood, it could be a person to come in there and don't test, when they checking the blood and don't test in a way, but then, other stuff can come up. So I just was like, just being cautious and stuff like that. So I just go get it done. And then I'm not in a relationship. So I'm like, last time I got tested, it's cool. I'm straight.
Sure of you.
I'm straight. So I'm going to call them in 3 months and be like, nope, I don't need to be seen. I'm cool.
I'm sitting there running from a mammogram. Oh my God.
Wow, I had a mammogram before.
For what?
I had a lump. In my breast, and it scared me. And it was, when I say it was very, very painful. But come to find out, like it was like a swollen lymph node, like, and then because I had breast reduction, so they kind of like scraped that out because it was huge. Like when I say it, you could see it, and it hurt. Like it was darker skin. So that's another thing. Like they wanted to do a biopsy and everything. So, like when they took me into that machine, it wasn't as bad as people say it was.
Yeah, people be making it. Smash it.
They do smash you.
They ain't like that. Like,
they don't smash you like ooh, like because
they take it all the way down.
Breast is tender breast is just tender when they bigger. Like that. I don't care how a nigga think big titties, how good big titties look. You still got to be tender. You got to be extra careful. Like come on, motherfucker. I'm just saying. I could say that now. I don't have my titties now. I mean, I had to give them up because they were hurting, different. They were hurting my back. It was getting older, gravity, everything. So I took the initiative to get in that surgery. Damn real. Shit, y'all feel like y'all going on break.
We not about to do this.
Y'all going on break?
Nope, no. We're just excusing ourselves.
I'm just saying, shit got rough, so it's life. I'm strong. I know my ass is strong.
No, you very. Oh yeah.
Woo, I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. I believe you want me on your team, okay? Trust me.
Oh, she's definitely strong. Ain't nothing weak about that woman right there.
I want to be able to carry my man. Shit. If he ever get like paralyzed or some shit, I want to be able to put him on my back and carry him. If I got to, I want to. I want to be physically fit. I do. Carry my man.
I don't want no nigga on my back. Nigga, give me some for the physical therapy.
I'm sorry.
Get my back.
I want to be able to carry my nigga.
I don't wear backpacks.
I wear a backpack. Oh my God.
My fucking back hurt, bitch. This is how I feel now. So my back still does hurt. But I'm thinking it's still the weight pulling me, but I'm not worried about the breast. I'm worried about the gut. I'm hoping that they just cut the gut because a lot of the pain doesn't know nobody asks.
No, we're interested though.
A lot of the pain is in the lower back, and that's all around the gut. So I'm hoping that as time go on, they will approve that. If not, then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that money together. Because I know when my clothes, when I'm loose in clothes, because I don't wear girdles no more. I'm like, fuck it. If he meet me with all these, and he see all these rolls in the nigga, because I used to smooth my shit out with girdles and stuff. But if I took my clothes off, that was gonna mess him up. Like, where the fuck this come from? So now I don't even wear girdles and stuff no more. So
that's very rare. When I say I kind of like, even when I wear like my girdles, I don't have a girdle on today, but I'm saying like that's That's real. I think
need him to see
he should
me.
appreciate that.
I
That
need,
shit.
when you meet me, I need you to know I got a roll here, a roll there, 2 rolls here. Cause I used to smooth that shit out. And but I think when I take my clothes off, he gonna be like, like what happened to the?
I love.
So yeah, so I'm hoping that they do approve me for the summer. So I understand where you coming from with the brush. You just threw me off of that. That was a good moment just now. That was history. that was history.
You should correct her cola.
But y'all, we got topics that we never even got to. Okay, so let's get to a topic because we're going to end up making this a long video. And we keep giving y'all long ass videos.
Yes,
and it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with a long ass video because you can pause it and come back to it. Because if you make a short one, they be like, damn, I didn't get enough of that. We giving y'all enough of that and plus. So yeah, so okay, so what's the topic? What was the topic?
So
let's get to some topics.
Turn ons, but not sex related.
Oh, I want that nigga to give me a massage. My motherfucking back hurts, bitch. And I don't want to fuck.
Damn.
Oh my God, if you just rub my back and my lower back. Oh, and sometimes these big feet hurt. And if you don't want to rub these big wide feet, just rub this big back.
You just say feet. Like, don't, like, why you have stuff in front of feet? Like, and then why do you have stuff in front of back? Oh my God.
I just need my back rubbed. I asked this nigga one time to rub my back. He rubbed my back. Next thing I know, he was like, where the condoms at? What? What? Wait, is that going on my back? Now, I don't mean like that. Like, you gonna use that as like.
No. Where the condoms at? No. The roller pin?
Yeah, like that. Like,
no.
I'm talking like, what the fuck? What you mean?
Where the condoms at?
I'm wrestling from here to the back. I said, what's going on? Wow. I was saying, no, he was rubbing my back. I was like, oh. And then my mom was like, oh yeah, like all that, like, cause it's like, it felt like finally. My back was hurting. Next thing I was like, where the condoms at? My head went up like, my head like, where the condoms at?
You broke somebody's bone?
Yeah, I had to like keep pressing down and then
she broke
like basically jumping on.
You jumped on somebody's back.
Hold on, was this sex related?
Was
this sex related or no?
No.
Okay.
What? Did they want that type of pressure? Like a little bit hard, add more.
Oh, they told you.
I'm literally up in the air.
Okay, because I thought she was like.
Oh, so you got permission? Okay, well then you got permission then.
Oh, I thought she was just like.
But damn, you broke. What bone did you break?
The back. And somebody
broke your back.
I'm not trying to wrap it up. I'm going to ask you because I'm so curious to know. All that shit you did it help?
Yeah.
Okay, now you go ahead and finish.
Because I'm passing me an X to do that.
Okay, so you can finish on how you got that nigga back.
Yeah, I'm like,
you ain't gonna back like that. Listen, I said,
I don't know how I feel about lifting in the air. What's going on?
My back's starting to hurt.
It's like literally like you press down and then like I'm lifted to the point where I'm like,
what? How they lay? Are they on the bed or floor?
Bed. Like
and you standing up when you want a bed too.
I'm behind, your legs on one side and then you're
so you straddle on their butt cheeks?
Yeah, so you're lifting up and like your legs up. So you
crack that nigga is too.
That was like a split chicken. You ever saw a split chicken? Yeah, that nigga like like somebody missed him with a
like I didn't even see a doctor. Oh my God. Okay, all right. So see how we did that shit? We asked the question. I was answering and went left. Wait, all right. So my love language. So I want somebody. You got to tell me you love it. Just rub my back.
You need lotion up.
I don't know how they gonna do it. Please, somebody say it.
Rub my back.
That's
rub
love
her
to me.
back.
You love me so much. You want my back to feel
You
better.
can feel the feelings of somebody feel about you.
Oh my God.
So you feel good about your person while you rubbing the back?
You like that?
I'm sorry, but I'm going on topic.
No, I do. I just don't. When I get massages, don't
you be getting massages? Tell us about it.
It's not good.
It's not. It's okay.
Well,
So
I don't even ask.
when you give them massages, you try to do as they ask. But when you get massages, they'll do it as you ask.
It's just not. It's not.
They be asking you what kind of that.
Oh,
It's not sensual. It's painful.
Damn.
It's
Do you say ouch?
Yeah. That's don't
Maybe you ask them what a condom is. You be like, what a condom?
Like, I don't want you to touch it. Like that. Don't give me no massage.
I need a
Don't rub my back. Don't massage.
I don't. You know what?
Because when you're with somebody, when you say rub my back, it's never a rub.
Yeah, you're supposed to be.
It's a massage, literally. You say rub. You always might want some rub, like you're a car. No, you want them to massage and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Ooh.
And the way that person feels can you can feel that on them. If they really don't want to, they're tired, they don't really like you like that, they just do it because they want to.
If they have it to your mouth. If they love just say shots like this and that. I hear everything you saying. You know I'm all for back rub. Oh, let me tell you something. Girl, a helicopter is I would have back rub is very important. So I heard everything you said. Don't think I didn't.
It's just that what I'm saying is basically
really?
Drive the boat, 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 drive the boat. Yay! She drove the boat. I'm listening.
You can feel how a person feels about you through touch.
Yeah,
that's your massage, dear God. If they don't like you, don't feel nothing about you, they just doing just because you can feel that mess.
Okay,
if they love you, or they're attracted to you, you can feel that. If they want to do something, you can definitely feel that.
But I didn't feel it. That's how bad my back was hurting. I feel nothing but thank you.
And then you also can feel a person she cares, and they're doing things to make you feel good.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like when it comes to that, like you said, the topic thing. Is there something that's not sexual?
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. So she answered that. Like, well, she answered. She took it from where I was going with the whole back massage thing.
And well, for me, I jumped on your
no, it's
example.
not. Yeah, that's what I was going to go to.
It's not sexual in no type of way.
That's where I was going.
It's a guy that's dressed nice from top to bottom.
That turns you on.
Huge.
That's gonna make you feel good inside.
Especially, yeah. I just want you to stand there so I just look at you. No, don't want that. I just want you to look good. That's just like me with bachelor, like strippers and stuff like that. Or if I had ever had a bachelorette, what's it called? Bachelorette party. I don't want strippers. I want a bunch of cute guys in nice clothes walking around.
I don't want niggas. So I'm ready for my husband. I don't want. You know what? I'm not going to do a traditional bachelorette party. I'm sorry. If y'all looking for dick, y'all please focus. Because we go probably like I want a circle of like laughter. We roast like y'all might roast me or something like that. Get me the fuck together and let me be humble and let me care about y'all and love y'all and know that y'all still with me. All that spending extra money and shit. No, we gonna get a nice place. Have a nice liquor, nice smoke, whatever we got. Have a nice backyard, like pool, whatever.
We're gonna have niggas serving them.
But I don't want no. To me, marriage is a point. Like I'm over. I don't want to see no other.
They can work the grill. They can work the grill. They can serve it. If we have maids, like the fuck, they can serve it. They can be men dressed sexy, working the grill.
Yeah, but not and it like I
don't know them whatever that is. We'll judge them.
And then that's what I'm saying. Even my party guests can kind of like they can be networking, but I'm saying I'm loving on my people. I'm looking at everybody that's still there, like from the start to the finish, like still there, like not even the finish because this is like kind of the beginning, a new beginning. So it's just kind of just enjoying your people like you are. But I'm sorry to kind of go on there on that level because she was explaining that, dress nice and bachelorette parties. I just wanted to
because we're gonna get to what turns you on is not sexual, but that turns you on is not sexual.
Yeah,
well dressed man.
A well dressed
like what? Like example of an outfit. Like what do you gotta wear?
Religion.
Hold on, shirt and
pants, sneakers, smell good, and you're nice for
pants and sneakers.
Okay.
If you a mean person, you wearing stuff.
So you want them to have like a little cute face, like a nice face, a happy face.
Or they mad. They can look nice, and they can look mad.
Okay.
And that's another thing that you're not mad. You look nice. So you're a good person and you look good. That's a turn on.
Okay.
Not because you look good. That's just clothes. But
Well,
it's all.
but okay. So let's take it back. Okay, let me rewind my back real quick. A nice massage or whatever is awesome without sex or whatever. It is attractive. It's a turn on to me. But yeah, like you were saying, well, it gotta be what I like. Dark skin with a beard and shit. Nice body. That's a turn on to me. Nothing sexual. I want to be sexual, but it don't have to be sexual.
I want to be sexual.
It's sexual looking, and I'm sexual looking, and we want to be sexual.
So be sexual.
But we're not going to be sexual because it's not sexual.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Things
sexual.
change.
I got a good time when you actually can definitely make sure nothing happens when that time of that moment of your month or whatever.
Niggas still run red lights.
Fuck. It's like, no, you stop. Yeah, niggas run red lights.
Niggas run red lights all the time.
Depending on how. So what's non-sexual? Sexual.
Non-sexual. So cooking for me, and when I say cooking for me, like you're feeding me after you cook for me. I think that's so. When I say like I want to be fed, but I want to watch a man cook. Like, I want to watch a man to grill. Like that's just a turn on.
Answer the question. Is it sexier if he's cooking something that you like, or is it sexy that he's just cooking?
Sexy that he's just cooking, because I like everything. Like it doesn't really matter. I like food. Like I know that food is.
So he's
whatever he cooking. He could be cooking potatoes. He's like, ooh, he's sexy.
What you doing?
No, but like I like a man being a man. Like not only that, but parallel parking too. Like that shit turns me on. A man is fucking parallel parking. Oh my god. But that's sexual.
Watching them.
I'm watching them while I'm in the car with him. That's sexual though. But we ain't gonna talk about it. But non-sexual is cooking. Like I love a man to cook. I love him to feed me. I love him.
He busts a Yui or you zoom off.
Yeah. When that nigga run from the cops, that shit make your panties drop.
I had a nigga shooting the air.
I like when you pay for me.
Okay, all right. She like to be wined.
All over the table.
That is something because that means you're taking care of me.
That's sweet, Isha. Mm-hmm. Like you look out for that to say that's like a turn on that's non-sexual.
Oh yeah, because I paid for dates. Not dates.
I paid for my first date.
I paid for meals. I didn't pay for dates. I paid for meals.
How much was your first? I paid for my first date. It was like $150. I paid it. We was at Chickies and Pete's. We did the bar. Like I just know he was throwing them back. And then he went to go pay, and I paid before him. I gave the girl my card, and he was like, "Why you do that?" He was fucking mad at me. Like he was livid. Like, why you do that shit? And I'm like,
he wanted to show that he's the man that
I even bought him a gift. I bought him a gift to our first date. I went in his little profile, did some digging and shit, and found out he liked something, and I bought a gift and I gave it to him. I wondered if he still had that gift. I don't know. Yeah.
That should be your word.
Yeah, that definitely is her shirt. That's her shirt. That's her shirt. But that's non-sexual is cooking. Like, oh my god, I want a man that could cook. I really do. Like, he don't even have to season his food good. Long as he cook it well. Like, as long as it's cooked. Like, long as it's cooked.
Was it something that you like?
As long as it's cooked, because I can season my own food. I just did Parmesan cheese on everything. That shit is banging.
It pays their responsibility on time.
Pays their responsibility.
Like, what's that?
Their bill, their rent, whatever.
Ooh,
they are responsible.
Okay, responsible man. Okay, I like that. That's why I turn on.
I don't know none of them, man.
You don't ask somebody about their bills?
They always live in different places. They got getting kicked out or something. But
do we date men with the same thing we have?
Or they always in debt? Are we dating the same man? What you saying?
No, do we date men with the same shit we have? Do we date men like that?
I date men. It seems like that's under my property value. Correct. It seems like I'm living more higher and they're living lower, and I put up with them, and that's fucked up because do men on a higher level deal with women on a lower level?
Nope. So
why am I high? How about shout out to Kevin. I love this about to go somewhere, and y'all tell me I don't give a fuck. I love Kevin Samuels, but that's crazy because we're women on our level, and then we'll deal with a nigga under our. Whoa! You drink that like that was some dark shit. Like you got. We both turned around. Because you're excusing yourself.
I'm excusing myself, but I'm listening.
I'll put a heavy face or a heart over your face. Don't worry, I got you. Isha. Okay, so yeah, it seems okay. So comment down below how y'all feel about Kevin Samuels. Did y'all support him? Did y'all agree with a lot of things he was saying? Did y'all disagree with him? Did y'all feel like he was an asshole? Did y'all really watch Kevin Samuels?
Yes.
You answering me kind of fast. How did you feel about him?
I love what he was. A lot of things he was saying, he was correct. I mean, the way he was saying it was
the way he was saying he was rude, but that shit was funny.
The way he was saying it might be wrong, but what he was saying was right.
Right.
Because you can say certain things in a certain way that's not rude, ignorant, or belittling.
But that shit was funny the way he said it.
And he's also trying to be funny.
Yeah,
so he knows what he's doing.
He knows he's working it. He working it.
That's what he's getting paid to do.
You know he's uproar. Rest in peace. You know
correction was paid to do.
Correction was this nigga getting a check.
That was shade.
He's still his mama getting his money. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. I love
some of the stuff. Some of the stuff he said, I love.
I used to watch him with your mom.
He did tell the truth.
I introduced your mom to him the last of like maybe the month before or the week. Your mom used to get pissed. I understand what you're saying, but how do you say it like that? Like you would say like, damn.
But he put the single, like we're not considered single mothers because we never been married. I didn't like that. His definition of single mothers were married mothers. We were just baby mamas, and I hated that shit.
We're considered low value.
But you know what? I gave chances. When I say I gave myself, I poured out, I invested, I gave everything. Even though I was a fucking baby mom, I was like lower than the low. I still was genuine. Like that shit. That's because that's how Kevin painted baby mamas. Like lower than you're lower than single mothers because single mothers are people that were married that are now widowed, and that's what they call single mothers. That was his definition of a single mom. Widowed mothers. Their husband had to be deceased. They were single moms. But I feel like I'm a single mom. I don't feel like I'm a fucking baby mom.
I was thinking about bacon.
I want some bacon.
Vegan.
I love vegan bacon. Morningstar bacon that you put me on to.
I feel as though we always look at ourselves by yourselves the way another person looks at us. And like you said, I don't feel as though I'm a single mom.
I don't feel as though I'm a baby mom.
But the thing is what he says, he is nobody but just a regular person that's getting paid to say things.
Men agreed with him.
That's fine. Then there's some of them probably don't. But a lot of people agree, a lot of people don't.
Right, okay.
And I actually feel so some people talking about, oh, we're co-parenting. You're not co-parenting jack. You're just parenting. Mm-hmm. At a certain point, you have to take off certain titles off yourself. Because a lot of people have belittled that in a negative way, where you don't need to look at yourself that way. You're not co-parenting, you're just parenting. A single mom. Okay. At one point, I had somebody in my life where I kept saying I was a single mom, but you're getting help. So how are you single? Because you're not the person who created that child with me. So therefore, you are not responsible. You can leave any time. Forever, I'm not with that person that created. You are not really responsible to that child. So yes, I am a single mother. Unless that father is in the life or being there, I'm a single mom.
But that's different. I'm sorry. That to me, that sounds like more like a relationship. That's when I say I base relationship on.
What you mean a relationship?
So when I say that you're really not a single mom, if you have somebody there that's with you and helping with you, that's a relationship. I don't base
that person's just your friend.
It don't matter. It don't even matter if they don't father the child. At least if they're giving insight, if they're building structure, if they're kind of like assisting with you the same way that you would raise your child, they're kind of coming in and helping. You know, they have something to say, but they be very careful what they say. And then they ask you, the first thing they ask you is like, well, what does his father think? Or, you know, but even if they didn't know that, now look, it depends on how much they know. You're saying it's a friend, so I'm sure they know everything, but they're still there. They don't have to be there. It's their choice to be there. So I say that's like kind of relationship. It's not really single mom. Like
I also feel like at one point, it depends on the situation. Okay. Because that means I'm not making you do anything you don't want to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to say I'm a single mom, so you can always leave if you want to. So you don't feel like you are responsible. You can't throw something in my face if I already claimed my aloneness. You could be there if you want to, whatever, but I'm not going to keep getting smashed in the face that you're not that person or whatever. So I hold on to that title because I know for a fact that one day you can easily leave because that child is not yours responsible, especially if that person sometimes reminds you of that child's not yours. And at one point, I'm going to keep that claim because if I don't, it's going to hurt me in the end if I take that title from me. And that's the one thing you always got to think about.
You get caught up and turn your whole back on them.
I'm sorry. That's the only thing when it comes to titles do mean something.
What was the question?
The question was pertaining to that man and how he felt saying about value. And he said something about titles.
No. We was talking about stuff to turn this.
So we were talking about, do we date men like on our level, and we were saying like, no, we don't date men. We give men chances, and they don't see that. They don't see that point. Like they don't see that part. They don't see that part. It's already a fucking struggle. Now, nigga, we struggling with you when we wasn't even fucking struggling before.
But the truth,
that's what I'm saying. That's the fuck do we choose those fucking niggas?
You don't supposed to struggle. You don't supposed to struggle with the guy. They said. I heard somebody say something else. Because when they struggle, they're not going to be with you. That's what I heard one time. Like a guy said, girl said, "Oh, I did this for you. I did this for you." Okay, that's nice. You did because you want to. Oh, but then he left me. Okay, you decide on being with that no good person that ain't worth nothing. And you can't throw that in his face because you had the decision to stay with him, and now he's better. Now he wants to leave. What about this one? Thank you. Thank you for leaving me out so I can go on my life and heal. Because even though you tried to...
I get that.
Yeah. You're finally gone. Man, I will feel some type of way for a short time. But then I'm going to see reality is that you was my damper. But I also learned something to never allow myself to be so open and free and helpful to someone. But I'm glad you're out my life.
I get it. I totally agree. Yeah. I agree. You're right. I'm with that, man.
It's real.
I'm proud of you right now. You should be president.
He should for fucking president.
Like council, governor. Mayor.
It's all gonna come from a good place.
Office, she gonna be.
She's too damn sweet for it not to come from a good place. Like,
go into that because
she's full of sugar. Like, she's too damn sweet for anything other than like the best. Like, you're gonna get the best, and this shit gonna be sweet.
And she's gonna always
like,
smile somewhere. You gonna be like, oh my god, I saw the president Isha, I saw the governor Isha, or councilwoman Isha. Judge Isha, and she was at the restaurant. She smiled, and
you know what? I think. Well, now every time I hear this, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. I'm gonna think of you.
That makes the medicine nasty.
No, but no.
Trying to give kids some medicine and some sweet soda or some tea. They be like,
but sometimes that's the remedy to kind of give them a sweet shot and then give them the real shot so that it fades away. It's a shot.
You can even put it in food, like.
But I think of her now because she kind of makes the medicine go down. Right. She makes the medicine go down. Like you sometimes gonna need the sweetest person that you know that's coming from the most genuine part. Like it can't be no other part because she don't know no other. She don't know that. Like she don't know no other parts. Like she won't even. She had been through many parts. But I'm saying as far as for her, she likes the sweet part. She likes the sweet part. She likes the sweet part.
She's a sweet.
The sweetest, the sweetest,
a sweet neighbor, a sweet friend,
yes,
a sweet cousin,
and she is there. Like she will pick up. Let me tell you, if you knew her number and you called her, she gonna pick up.
And don't try to hack her.
But if you knew her fucking number,
Isha will talk to you.
We used to stay out on the porch all night long, like till the sunset came, like till the sun came out. Like we would watch the sunset, like from like we had hood sunset, like we watched it. Like you could kind of go down the steps where we were at, like on Venango Street, and you can look towards like Park Ave, and you can see the sun, like how like that shit was beautiful. Like when I say we had those hood scenes. Where that shit was better than the movie like Renegade. Like, you know how when Renegade come on, that shit ain't nothing compared to like what we saw. Like, we saw that sun come the fuck up. And I think we always on the porch together. And we always... I don't
think I was there.
Rhea, you took us out on the porch. Like, our parents wasn't letting us out there unless you was out there. Like, we couldn't... Unless Rhea was out there...
Trusted in me. And you know what I'm saying?
We had the best time. Oh, you know what? We should have an episode where we talk about the porch, like anything that happened on the porch.
For what I've done to y'all.
We love you though. Like you was the fun aunt. Like
y'all made fun of y'all. I teased y'all, called y'all names.
Y'all
parents had no business leaving me in charge.
Rhea, you even like you was educational too. Like you had us read. Like she had us read like a magazine articles and shit. Like
big words.
We went around. We went around in the circle, and then we helped people that couldn't read. Like we helped each other. Like it wasn't no shit that
What
like.
are you talking about?
Remember when it was like the Chacos, all the Chacos. Like she was like, but she corrected us, and we kept on reading, and we didn't think it was nothing.
That's really bad because what if the Chacos has been about 30 years?
The Chacos.
Oh, the Chacos.
We gotta talk about porch stories. I'm sorry, we gotta have an episode porch stories only. Like that shit gotta go. It gotta go out. It gotta go out. Porch stories only.
We're gonna take it outside. We gonna be at the front door. Okay, all right, y'all. It's been about 2 hours. We gotta wrap this up soon. Do y'all want to do the third? I mean, the next topic, or y'all just want to just keep conversating?
We can do the third topic.
You want the next
do another topic? Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was going to talk about the young man.
I just see about the young man.
Well, okay, we'll talk about that next time. Okay. So what was the next?
So
I know. I was talking about her.
Oh.
Are we into like loving someone with a different race?
Oh. Okay. So still do. Who are you loving with a different race?
What is
mixed? Of what?
Well, I love him as my friend.
What you talking about?
Oh, first of all, I just said.
What?
Go ahead. I'm talking about like loving an Asian or Mexican.
Oh, romantically.
Or 100% what they are.
They say Asian.
Somebody mixed. I ain't talking about no mixed person. I'm talking about 100 niggas.
They say 100. Asians are our intellectual equals. Like they say that they get us stimulated up here.
In my head.
They get us stimulated. That's what it takes, though. That is what it takes.
This about to go wrong.
That's what it takes.
Excuse me. I thought my hand was red. My finger was red. Excuse us now. This sound is about to go left. But they doing that shit. Tell it.
Okay, all right.
Smart. They know what they're doing. They want to fuck. Okay. You know they can hear you.
Yeah, but I totally agree.
So you okay? So talk to us. You wanted to come on with the next topic?
So would you date somebody with a different race?
Yes.
Like okay, all right. So
before I got pregnant, I was told I should date someone a Caucasian.
No, totally. I totally agree.
Yeah.
You should totally date outside your race because I don't know why
my race don't like me, or they don't really work.
They
well
don't get you.
Okay.
Because you're. I'm sorry. Did I bump your foot?
Okay.
Whose foot is that?
Mine.
I kicked my leg out. I said crunch. Who foot did I crunch you? It was your.
Not
I'm sorry. Okay, because being being black, we're looked at as we supposed to be hip hop, we supposed to be downhill, we supposed to be this and that, we supposed to be slang. So you don't do all that stuff. So you're looked at as different. You're looked at as odd or as weird. So they would say, "Oh, you probably wouldn't get along with more of a different."
Mm-hmm.
I get that. You blew my mind one time when you told me you was African American. I didn't think you knew. You hear what I'm saying? But it's okay because one thing about us black people, and that's what makes us the fuck bomb, we come in different shades and we come in different styles. You got me to talk my shit. You got her that pop her shit. You got her that's with the shit. So, well, no, she more with the shit. And then you talk shit. Do you talk shit?
She's more of a like middleman. She's our middleman.
She pop the shit. She's cool.
She keeps us grounded.
You pop your shit and you're just cool with the shit. Huh? So it's like it's really bad because I was looked at as weird. A lot of men that I dated, I'm weird. And it took a long time. Like I'm like, okay, so I wouldn't say that I'm alternative, I'm not gothic or whatever. But I just like what I like. And it's I tend to like shit. Like I'm putting this fucking yellow on and it's killing me. Like dang, I'm like I feel so out of place. And for years I put up with that because I wanted to fit in, blend in. But now I'm at the age I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm black, I'm proud. But how do you feel about that? Like dating outside your race, is that something that you're thinking about? Is that something that people just talk so bad? Like, well, maybe I should look outside, or maybe our race men didn't treat you well. So, okay, I gave
I
you a
always
lot of
said that I would go
questions.
for is a mixed guy.
Okay,
Not really fully
why
because I
that?
do have a little
Because they have
boy.
both sides.
Yeah, I do have a little boy that is fully black. So whoever the person is, it definitely is
So
going to
you
be
think a person that's mixed can raise your son to?
at least to be more understanding just a completely full blown one other race. Now, before I had him,
I don't get it. Okay,
all right. So
let me
before I
listen more.
had
Let me listen more.
before I had my son, I didn't care. You know what race, whatever. But the only thing is that I have a black little boy. I would definitely look more into somebody that is black, or if they mix, they have to be understanding of being like mixed with black and something else.
Okay.
Because I need you to
know
get
about
to
the
his
marks, the
mindset.
history.
Yeah, because I'm a woman. I'm not going to understand if
You
somebody
teach him
coming
how to
a
be a
certain way.
black man.
Right. Even if it is half, at least just something. The mom must have been black or white, or the father must have been black or somebody. So, even though you're
Okay.
mixed, you can still communicate with my child.
About being black.
Right. Because
So-
they already, even though they're half, they can still communicate with my
So
child.
who you want
But
to
it
date
also
has to have some type of black in them.
If they are going to be a different race, yes.
Okay.
They can be Chinese and black. They can be white and black. They can be Japanese. They can be Puerto Rican. They can be Asian. They can be Indian. They can be Caucasian and black. It can be Puerto Rican and black. It don't matter.
Whatever the mix is,
Right.
Black,
it has to have black
in
in it.
Okay.
I don't want no situation where
They don't know
they
nothing about it.
They don't know nothing what I'm talking about.
Because there are mixed people that was raised by, let's say, they're of the family, so they don't get down. Okay, example, we got somebody that they tear her ass a new one all the time. Doja Cat. Doja Cat's father was African. Her mom is white. She might be European. I don't know. Don't get me. But yeah, so she was raised by that side of the family. So she don't. So she can tell when she does stuff. People say she's weird and this and that, and people are like, oh, because she was raised on that side of the family. So sometimes yeah, you can be that, but it depends on like was you raised on both sides or was you raised only on that side? You can actually he can be half black and half Asian, but do you know his black side?
And that's something that you will find out during your
And then is he want to come off as weird because they think she's weird?
Well, I'm weird, so we will work perfectly.
Oh, y'all be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so you
the fuck was the question?
what you did
Outside your race.
So no, and this is why I say this. It's never a time where I want to see flashing lights, and this is I talk about some real. This is a real flashing lights, and the man that's sitting next to me that I call my husband. I wouldn't want him to have that same fear that I have for him. Like I'm not fearing for myself because I'm a woman. I'm already that with that type of authority, as far as a pullover, like being in the cops, like being in the cops' presence. And this is a situation I always go to, like why I want to date inside my race and why I stay there because I don't want him to be without me as far as how fearful he is for his life. Because I have a son who has this, I had that same fear for. And that's something that I take. I don't know if it's a moral or a value that I take with me as far as how I date and who I would date. But they gotta be on the same level of fear when it does strike, because it strikes. But they gotta be there with me and they gotta know that I'm with them and I fear more for them than myself. How can I cover my husband? Because I know this is happening and this is the story and this is how it ends and life is shattered and that woman is left without. So I try to prepare myself to be left without, but I try to prepare myself to have that same feeling that my husband would feel like if he say that, I know my wife knows what I'm feeling. I want him to be able to say that. And I really know. I'm not going to know that with a different race other than black, other than African, strong black man. And I'm mixed. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I don't want to venture out into even my other race. I don't see myself there. I've always been attracted to black men. They ain't had to be mixed. They ain't had to have no good hair. They ain't had to have no perfect eyes, color, certain. They just had to be black and man. That's it. I didn't have a preference.
You forgot.
I understand with the whole thing. If you have another race, they're not going to understand the pain of being scared for a cop in the past. They're not going to see it. They're not going to understand. And that's something that you also, and also if something does happen, that I understand. I don't want to be the only one because the other race don't understand the severity of being pulled over or looked at.
Like, yo, if you take me from this unit,
I'm gonna haunt you.
it's not gonna be this. Like, it's not gonna be the same.
Take me from this unit, if
you take me from my child, like if you take me from my child, you're not gonna be able to live with that. Like, damn, you're not gonna be able to live with that because you know who I am to my child. Like, I'm not everybody else, but I'm saying,
dying?
yeah, I'm saying like as far as like I know that we supposed to like bad boys, but no, nigga, now it's a difference between it's a thin line between love. I love you and I'll take care of you and I'll support you and I'll protect you, and hate, like I will end your fucking life.
I think about fucking.
Fucking that goes with it too. Like shit.
Really
that's niggas that even go outside a relationship. Like nigga, why don't you even think about me while I'm in a relationship with you? But again, Isha, I'm sorry that she was just saying like she don't want that.
But I had asked you questions, so I started thinking about fucking. Like,
it comes to that too. Like,
I'm so confused.
You okay with getting fucked by all kinds of races? Not me.
By the cops.
I don't want to get fucked by all kinds. Like,
I was what I was talking about. I wasn't thinking about having sex with the different race. I was thinking about getting fucked after the cops leave.
Damn.
I thought you were trying to sleep with the cops.
Damn, hold on. Are you being poured over by yourself, or is this like is one on?
Isha, you
like The Wire.
Sorry,
Isha. How you do that? How you got me fucking the cops up there? That ain't gonna bend me over. If I get in the back seat, I'm just on top of what? The car.
She got some fantasy stuff she want to live out. You better tell him get some red and white lights or something and put on this dashboard, y'all in the driveway or something.
Shut the hell up and let y'all finish with your topic so we can get right in the show. She's messing.
Look. And I said what I said. She was just saying like she knows she can understand it, but would it be like it wouldn't take preference in the things that you choose for a partner. Like it's not the top priority. Like he doesn't have to be black because you, like you said, you want your child to experience something else, like to learn, to be intelligent, to be knowledgeable of that other race and whatever. It's just, your child is just gaining. It's your child is just learning. But like I said, with my child, I don't want it to be it's a game. But I'm saying like I want us all to have that. Like we all praying, like we all gotta pray because we know how these things end. I want us all to be on one accord. That gotta mean like that means something for me. Like that means something for my black African American son. That means something for my black African American husband. That means something for me. And I don't even, when I say I get them answers like, what are you? What's your origin? I'll tell them what my father is. He's Puerto Rican. But when I write down anything, I am African American. I don't know anything about that Puerto Rican side. So, but what I've learned, how I struggled, how I came up, how I survived, you can't tell me that the side that I chose, that is the side that I'm on, and that is African American. So when I'm sitting next to my husband, I'm not sitting next to my husband as a Puerto Rican.
Why I won't want somebody fully of one other race. I would just go for mix if I go beyond anything else might be mixed. If they are full, wow. But I would say we want to be a mix so they can understand. So when I'm around a bunch of certain types of people, they can understand why. Other than look at me like, oh, you cool, you alright, why you tripping or why you look like that. So that's all. I asked you to agree with me.
I took a picture on his phone. You wasn't looking.
Oh. I really think that that's something that is true. You want someone that kind of understands where you're coming from compared to looking at you like, what's wrong with you? So, they're not going to do nothing to you. In reality, they're about you. Not your husband, because he's another race, but you. And anything that happens on, you're never going to understand why your son or your daughter is saying this is that happened, they'll never want to see it's a race thing. When you bring it up.
And again, Isha, it's never the shot or the shooting that I'm fearing. No, it's the what if he had a bad day and his fucking temper is through the roof, or what if it's the what if.
Well,
it's the what if. It's the what if that I fear. It's the unknowing part of saying, damn, is this going to be a regular stop, or is this going to be the stop? So it's the what if. It's the what if that bothers me. I'm not even. Once the shooting happened, I know literally. I don't even have to look. I can kind of just tell. That's how my mind is set up. Like I don't even gotta look at that shit. I just know. But and that's how much love I give to people. Like I don't separate myself from them. I always see myself with them. I build like that. I build in my mind. Maybe that's some shit I gotta fix. Cause I'm a seeker. I'm an overthinker, and I'm a seeker. And I seek that shit out, and I'll see it, and that shit makes sense to me. It's real. And it hurts when the shit all crumbles and burns the fuck down. But still, that fear exists. It doesn't matter where or who I'm with. It still gonna exist. That's what I'm saying. I can't separate from that. That's something I gotta take with me.
Mm-hmm.
With all the children I have, whether they black boys or black girls. I gotta take that with me, that fear. Like, motherfucker, is he feeling good today? Is he on the job feeling good? Is he coming to my house? Like, just that fear. And then to know what they coming with. That I want. And then I got some power behind it because now I want to know my rights. I want to know how I can protect my loved one. I want to know, hey, what's going on? Be vigilant, like observing, like on it, asking questions, getting on their fucking nerves so they don't even see my husband. Shit.